Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is The Clockwork Conundrum. And the text level is to learn about words like can and must and may, talk about things that finished and things that are still happening, and compare things. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
The Clockwork Conundrum. As Alan Greenspan's appointment as chairman of the Federal Reserve took effect on June 16, 1987, the world of steam-powered finance was abuzz with excitement. The brilliant economist's influence would soon be felt across the globe, shaping monetary policy and sparking innovations in industry. In the small town of New Babbage, a peculiar problem had arisen. The local clock tower was a proud symbol of progress, now stood silent and still. Its intricate gears had rusted, its pendulum stilled, and its faceplate covered in dust. The townsfolk were at a loss as to how to restore the beloved landmark. Enter Professor Emily Windsor, a brilliant inventor with a passion for steam-powered mechanics. With her trusty notebook and an arsenal of clockwork contraptions, she set out to unravel the mystery behind the clock tower's demise. Her quest would take her from dusty archives to hidden workshops as she pieced together the events that led to the clock's collapse.
Now, let's move on to the conversation between Billy, Meg, Kelly, and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
Wow, that was an awesome book. I loved all the gears and contraptions. Professor Windsor sounds like a total genius.
Yeah, she was pretty cool, but don't you think the whole steam-powered finance thing at the beginning was a bit weird?
I thought it was intriguing. It sets the scene for a world where technology is so advanced, yet something as simple as a clock tower can break down.
It's important to remember the context of the time period. In the late 1980s, computers were nowhere near as advanced as they are today, so the idea of steam-powered finance might have seemed more plausible then.
Do you think someone sabotaged the clock tower, Mr. Liu? Maybe they were trying to mess with the tower's finances.
Oh, good point. Maybe it was a rival inventor, jealous of Professor Windsor's skills.
Or perhaps it was a mystery linked to the town's past, something hidden within the clock tower itself.
Those are interesting theories. I guess we'll have to wait and see if the author writes a sequel to find out the real reason behind the clock tower's breakdown. I hope there's a sequel. I want to see Professor Windsor build even cooler inventions.
Me too, and maybe we'll get to explore more of New Babbage and its secrets.
And maybe she'll even travel the world, fixing other broken machines with her incredible knowledge of steam power.
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. What is the name of the town where the story takes place? A. Greenwich. B. Stantown. C. New Babbage. D. Windsor. E. Clockwork City. The answer is C. New Babbage. Question 2. Who is Professor Emily Windsor? A. A clockmaker's apprentice. B. A historian specializing in clocks. C. A wealthy investor in steam-powered technology. D. A brilliant inventor passionate about steam-powered mechanics. E. The mayor of New Babbage. The answer is D. A brilliant inventor passionate about steam-powered mechanics. Question 3. What event coincides with the beginning of the story? A. The invention of a new steam engine. B. The annual Clock Tower Festival in New Babbage. C. Alan Greenspan's appointment as chairman of the Federal Reserve. D. Professor Wanzer's survival in New Babbage. E. The discovery of the broken clock tower. The answer is C. Alan Greenspan's appointment as chairman of the Federal Reserve. Question 4. Why does Leah say it's important to remember the context of the time period? I. To understand why the townspeople relied on a clock tower. B. To appreciate the complexity of the clock tower's mechanism. C. To understand why steam-powered finance seemed more plausible in the late 1980s. D. To emphasize the historical significance of Alan Greenspan's appointment. E. To explain why Professor Wanzer is considered a genius. The answer is C. To understand why steam-powered finance seemed more plausible in the late 1980s. Question 5. What did the children hope for in a potential sequel? I. Professor Wanzer to become a famous detective. B. The clock tower to be replaced with a more modern one. C. The story to shift its focus to Alan Greenspan's work. D. Professor Wanzer to build even cooler inventions and explore more of New Babbage. E. To learn more about the history of steam-powered finance. The answer is D. Professor Wanzer to build even cooler inventions and explore more of New Babbage. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.